All right. I was deciding whether or not I wanted to stream this or not because it's kind of a little bit private, but I wanted to jump on and stream um just to fulfill my quota for the night. Um so I'm going to just be looking at my Steam library and deciding which games I want to play. That I don't know why I was on Slime Rancher. I just got those games today. Because apparently the 1.0 update came out recently. So I wanted to just jump on, decide which games I'm going to be playing for the next couple of years. Um, right now I have um most of the next year all the way scheduled, but it's not quite finished because I've talked about this before. There's a lot of games that I'm still playing through and I'm still trying to get through, and it's games that haven't come out and just a bunch of stuff. So this is currently what I'm planning. Um like I haven't made this yet because I still need to finish the 2026-2027 schedule because there's a few games that are missing, mostly the tail end of the year. It's like I might as well hold on. I might as well bring it up just so you don't actually see my entire Google Drive folder. I'm gonna do a BRB screen, but I'm still here. Um Let me see if I can find the original schedule. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Um, so this was the original schedule. Um, I wanted to just go over this just so you're aware of what I originally had planned because I had an entire video already scheduled, ready to go. Um, for the 2026-2027 season, but it ended up not working out because there was a lot of games that I tried playing that I just wasn't having a good time with, so I had to readjust everything that I was working on. So it's like I was gonna try to get through Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, Half-Life, Guacamelee 2, the Tomb Raider remastered trilogies, um lots of games that I just decided to not play or like not continue playing because I wasn't having a good time with it. So at this point, different it's a completely different schedule. Like it still has some games that are um similar, like for example, I am starting to play through Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed, which was I think at the tail end of no, it wasn't. It was about the same actually. November 6th, November 4th. Yeah, it's about the same. I was gonna play through Animal Well. I tried to play through the first bit of that game. I wasn't having a really good time with it. Um, like lots of different games that I wanted to get through. But I just wasn't having a good time. Superland was another one. I tried playing through the first 2 hours of that game. I wasn't having a good time with it. Um, Evans Remains, I have scheduled for the 2025-2026 season. Uncharted 4, I've already got all playthrough. Um, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, I tried getting through the first couple hours of that game. I wasn't having a good time with it. It's like lots of different changes to the upload schedule. Um, there's a couple games that I don't have currently scheduled that are in the original version, like Shovel Knight, The Witcher 3. I think there was a FNAF game in here somewhere. Security Breach, yeah. Um, Let me see. What else was there? There was a couple other games. Oh, a Highland Song. I'm gonna get to that eventually. Um, I just currently have to figure out how many episodes I can get out of certain series before I schedule anything new. Um, that I can schedule. Um, shouldn't have showed that. That's a spoiler. Um, oh, that's a okay. Good. This one's blank. Um, so there was a lot of games that I had to move around in the original version of the 2026-2027 schedule. Um, that I still need to finish. Like the um the first half of 2027 is still blank because there's a lot of games that I'm still trying to get through that I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish. Like Ebe. Ebe is a game I currently have downloaded in my on my computer. It's currently downloaded, installed, everything. I just did that this morning as I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Um and I was trying to figure out how long the game actually was. I've read that it's about 3 or 4 hours, but I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did with the Witch's House, which was I think June or July. Yeah, like I got 4 episodes out of the Witch's House, which I played a few months ago as I'm recording this. So it's like I want to try to keep it similar to the Witch's House because it's a very similar type of game. It's like a RPG Maker type game where it's like I'm gonna try to get 20 to 30 minute episodes, give or take. It's honestly gonna depend on how long I actually get through each section because I was looking up the walkthrough. Like I know it's kind of spoilery, but I don't really care. But I saw that there was like 7 or 8 sections. If you're not going for like true ending stuff. Um, but I'll get into more details when I actually get into that game. So right now I only have 6 episodes scheduled. I should probably move it up to like 7 or 8, which is what I think I'm gonna do right now. Just to get things moving up. Accidentally hit the wrong button. So 7 and 8. Let's just do that just in case. I'm gonna be moving stuff around anyways. Because like nothing is set in stone currently because I'm so far ahead in my scheduling because this is as I'm recording this it's September 25th 2025. This is everything for the next year or 2 years because it goes out all the way to June 7th 2027. So it's like I'm currently trying to get things scheduled out because I like to be ahead of I like planning ahead just so I have everything written down on paper just because if I don't have everything written down on paper, I'm going to struggle with my upload schedule because I upload at least one video every single year. Or not every single year, every single day for an entire year. So I want to make sure that I have everything written down. It's like there's a lot of spoilery stuff in here. Um, oh, didn't mean to do that. Whoops, that's a spoiler. Um, but there's a lot of games that I have currently planned out. Um, that I'm still trying to get through, like Path of the Teal Lotus. The Lego Star Wars Skywalker saga, Nier Automata. I just started that recently. Um, like the Kyle Thompson Metroidvanias. It's like the Islets playthrough. I've only gotten 2 episodes in. Like there's a Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. I might as well pull this up as well. Like because this is not really spoiler territory at this point because I've already promised I'm gonna be doing FNAF marathons every so often. So right now, I promised I was gonna do a Halloween stream in a community post. So this is currently the upload schedule for that is it's gonna start off kind of silly, kind of not scary, and then it's gonna ramp up. Like every single time I do this, it's kind of similar to that. So it's like Day Shift to Freddy's, After Effect, which I think is like a typing game from what I've read. It's like Glitch Trap teaches typing type game. And then Five Nights at Wario's, those are the Nights at Rachel's, FNAF in Real Time, and then the Joy of Creation Story Mode number 2. It's like the only reason why it says number 2 is because number 1 is going up later this year. It's actually going up on Halloween of this year. So it's like right now it's currently scheduled for that. Then Five Nights at Frick Boys, Too Many Nights, which is like an ultimate custom night game. From what I've read, it was like it's kind of like a boss rush type game. Where it's like an animatronic is added every 90 seconds, I think. I could be wrong, that's just what I've read. Five Nights at Treasures Island, Jolly 3 Chapter 1, Five Nights at the Krusty Krab Chapter 3, and then Juniors will wrap up that. Then the 39 games, Five Nights with 39, and Five Ventures with 39. Only reason why it says 2 of them is because I don't remember how long Five Nights with 39 is, because it's like a really short game. I've seen people get through the game in like 20 minutes, but the game has been updated a lot, and it seems like it's a little bit longer than usual. So it's like it's honestly going to depend on how fast I actually get through that game, because it's not really all that hard or scary. So it's honestly just going to depend. If I can get through it fast enough, I might play Five Ventures with 39. If not, I won't. Well, we'll see. And then those Nights at Rachel's 2 Reloaded. And then Five Nights at Friedrich's, Fight at Freddy's, Baby's Nightmare Circus, and then Tila, and wrap up that. But that's going up on June 8th of next year as I'm recording this. So currently up in the air at this point whether or not I'm going to actually get to these games, but that's currently all the night shifts. But yeah, it's like right now that's all the stuff that's scheduled. And we're gonna go from there. Oh, that reminds me, birthday video for next year is Elba a Wildlife Adventure, because I've really wanted to play that game. Been on my radar for a while. I don't think I've seen really much of any gameplay. I don't remember seeing anybody of note play through that game. So it's going to be fun to get to it. I'm probably going to play it on my birthday, which is in 5 days as I'm recording this. So it's honestly going to be a lot of fun. But it's like for the birthday video of this year, I forget what it is. I think it's Human Fall Flat, where I celebrated 5,000 achievements that I recorded back in May, I think. I don't exactly remember when I recorded it, but it was a while ago. But yeah, right now that's currently 2026, and then The Last of Us will start in January, or not January, December 28th, but it's gonna ramp up in January. Then that's currently where I'm at right now. Like I just need to figure out how long the Let's Plays are gonna take, because Disney Epic Mickey Rebrush like is the only one I'm not too sure about, because I kind of want to keep it to like 30 to 45 minute episodes, give or take. I forget how long the first 2 episodes were. I think it varied like really dramatically. I think one was like 20 minutes and then the other one was like 50 minutes. I don't remember. Let me check. No, the first episode was about 28 minutes, and then the second episode was 42. So it's not too bad of a difference, but I want to try to keep it as consistent as possible. So that's currently the only one that I'm not too sure about. And then after that is just finding out which games I can play that doesn't bleed into this schedule, because that's currently my main issue. It's just gonna be really tough to find games. So right now, this is currently like all the things. It's like all of these games on in this category right here are all the games I've made series on or that I've tried recording for the main channel and it just never worked out. Um it's just a lot of games that I need to get to. Um but we'll get there eventually. So it's like a lot of games that I either have played or I just don't really want it to bleed into. It's just really tough to figure out. Um, so at this point, oh, whoops. I don't know why that's not in there. That's weird. Um, last report. I just recorded that not too long ago. That's weird. I don't know why that wasn't in the thing. Did I actually put the wrong one in there? Hold on, let me look at my L's. No, I just didn't put it in there. That would have been bad. Like I just recorded that a couple days ago um for the main channel. I might as well say it. Last report is going up next year on Halloween. It's like it's gonna be the part of the next set of um scary games. Um but right now it's just currently um scheduled. So it's just kind of difficult to figure out which games I want to play. It's like I said before, it's like when I started out the stream, I got the Slime Rancher games today. Um because Slime Rancher 2 just came out with a they just came out with the 1.0 update 2 days ago. So it's like I want to get to those games eventually. I've seen a lot of people kind of shitting on the game literally, like basically saying like, "Oh, the game is like a monotonous like cycle of the same thing over and over." But it's like, yeah, that was kind of the selling point. Like you get new things, but it's the same job every single time. It's like I don't get it. But I wanted to play it. It's been on my radar for a while. But I'm currently probably gonna wait until the 2027-2028 season just because it's gonna be a blank slate. Um, so I just have to figure out which games are shorter because it's just gonna be difficult to schedule like 4 or 5 episodes of a game that like isn't gonna bleed into the next season. So that's currently where I'm at. So let me see. Um like I probably could just look up to see like if I could figure out how many episodes somebody has gotten out of Epic Mickey because that's currently the only one that I'm struggling with because once I get that done I can figure out where to go from there. Um um because somebody has gotten 14 videos out of that game where they're kind of the same length. Like some of the videos are like an hour long, give or take. Actually, it's 13 videos because the last video is the full game. Um, so it's like I just want to make sure that um I have the right amount. Actually, it's 12 episodes because the last episode is apparently something else. I don't exactly know, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep it at 12 and then move stuff around afterwards. Um, so we'll figure it out as we go. Like Scarlet Hollow, like they just posted an update not too long ago, regarding the progress report. I think it said that it was gonna be done in 2026 or 2027. I forget exactly when, but I'm holding off on playing it because I want the game to be actually finished before I start it because I've always disliked when games are like in early access for like 7 million years because there was a game that you're probably aware of at this point Earthbound by Pirate Software, who was in controversy not too long ago. I haven't played the game in over 5 years because the game was not in a finished state, and I put in 9 hours and I just kept playing the same thing over and over, waiting for the game to come out. And then I just lost interest because it was taking so long, and the game's not even freaking done. Like they just put out an update about a month ago, but it's like at this point, I just want the game to like never come out because I don't think Pirate Software should get the credibility for having a game actually be finished. That's just my opinion. Like, but that's currently a game that it's like I really wanted to do a let's play on, but then after everything that's happened, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm gonna be avoiding that like the plague. A Highland song I've already talked about. I might actually do a Highland song next. Let me some stuff around. Okay. So let me see. How long is a Highland song? I know somebody got like 4 episodes out of the game. I heard that a Highland song is actually pretty difficult, but I don't exactly know. Um, I don't exactly know how difficult the game actually is because I heard that you can like lose your progress or something. Seems like it's only about 2 hours long, so I'm gonna try to get 4 episodes out of it. So I need to do this. Then I just need to copy and paste. Like I know this is kind of a boring thing. I know I don't have like music playing or anything just because I don't want to deal with copyright or anything. Um, but I wanted to make sure I had this just be kind of a raw focus video. Um, but yeah, it's currently difficult to navigate through content creation at the moment. Like I've gotten a few streams copyrighted for little to no reason. Um like I got like 1 minute claimed um out of like a 9 hour video. It just completely destroyed my metric rate. So I was like, whatever. Um like a Ace Through Blood I want to get to eventually. Um a lot of games. Um hmm. The Metro games, like I wanted to get to them because I got them for free. Um in a like I think they were giving them away. But I read that there's like giant spiders in the Metro games, and I was like, no, thank you. I'm good. I will pass on that. I want nothing to do with that. Um, the Phoenix Wrights game, I got this in a Capcom bundle. Um, I want to get to them eventually because I've heard really good things about the Ace Attorney games. But I know that they're pretty lengthy from what I've read. Well, like I mean more of case like all of the games put together are pretty lengthy, so it's like I kind of want to wait until the next season to do those games. Like there's a couple games that I've tried getting through. I got 47 minutes into SteamWorld Dig, but I stopped playing it just because I didn't want to get too far into it in the off chance that I wanted to do a playthrough of it. Um, so there's a lot of games that I currently am holding off on playing. Like there's a couple games that aren't very long, like Papers, Please. I got this game not too long ago. That I wanted to do a video on. I might do it for um Christmas 2025, but I don't know. It's honestly gonna depend did I say Christmas 2025? Christmas 2027. Um, that I just don't know if I want to actually get that done or not, because there's a lot of games that I want to get to that are like story driven or like kind of like one off games. Paper Trail, I read is a pretty good length of a game. It's like I think it was like 6 or 7 hours. I might be able to get that done. Um, Actually, that's actually a good idea. Like I said, I'm gonna have to move stuff around as well, because I'm currently trying to get through some games before I start others. I know I just started like 3 or 4 different Let's Plays on this channel recently that I shouldn't have done, because it's gonna take me a while to get through every single game, because I started Alan Wake 2 like 2 months ago, and I haven't gotten back to it just because I've been so busy with other games that I wanted to finish those up first. It's like lots of games that I wanted to finish a long time ago that I just haven't gotten around to. That's why there's a lot of like, oh, this game returns streams, because it just takes me so long to actually get through them. Okay, so that's 2027 upwards to April. Just gotta finish April first. It's like Nier Automata is currently a game that I'm not entirely sure how long it is, because from what I've read, it's you have to play through the game 3 different times, like in 3 different perspectives, and that like you have to play through those the 3 times to get the full story. And from what I've read, I can get about 24 episodes out of it. However, I looked up to see well, I didn't say, I should phrase this differently. I didn't look up specifically to see like what the game was about, but it's like I looked on the website for the game, and I looked under the streaming like kind of guidelines, because Square Enix always has stream guidelines, and apparently the DLC for Nier Automata is like the ending or something can't be streamed, or it's like it's prohibited. So I got to be really careful with what I show and what I don't, because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get like a copyright strike or something because I decided to stream it. Because I know that it's like, oh, Square Enix won't find the video. They will. If the music gets copyrighted, they'll find it. So I got to be really careful with what I show and what I don't, because I want to try to be as thorough as I possibly can. Like right now, Alan Wake 2, it's like I have all of the DLC kind of planned out. Like right now it's I don't have the, I think it's called the Lake House DLC. I don't have that scheduled just because I don't think I actually have the Lake House DLC. I bought the deluxe edition, but when I looked under the thing, I didn't see anything about the DLC there. So I don't exactly know if I have it. So I might have to move stuff around anyways, but we'll see about that. So yeah, Paper Trail might be a good game. What about Once At All? This is like an old school Flash game that I played the shit out of when I was younger. I haven't played it in over 5 years, but I really like these games a lot because they're kind of like Metroidvania-esque type games where you have a task, you get new abilities as you progress. It's really fun. But I kind of want to save it for the 2027-2028 season. Just because if I don't do that and then it bleeds over, I'm not going to be too thrilled, because right now I kind of want to save it until after Bow Path of the Teal Lotus, because they are kind of like Metroidvania-esque games. And I'm kind of save. Okay, I should preface this because it's gonna bother me if I don't. It's like most days out of the week is kind of certain games go up on certain days. It's like I have Metroidvanias going up on I forget what it is. I think it's a Tuesday. And then 3D platformers on Wednesday. Like kind of like it's not really triple A games or anything, but it's more like kind of like big budget games like Alan Wake 2, or like just kind of like story driven games. That's more of a better way to phrasing it. Story driven games. Goes up on Thursdays. Scary games goes up on Fridays. JRPGs go up on the weekends. Oh wait, no, this is wait, hold on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, okay. I was supposed to say, wait a minute. What is different? The AAA games goes up on Mondays. That's right. And then yeah, like all of the games are currently allocated towards different days of the week because it's I'm kind of trying to keep it all consistent. Um, so that's currently what I'm working on, focusing on. Um, so that's that. Um, April 9th. Wait, nope. This is the wrong day. I almost made that mistake. Um, April 7th is a scary game. So I gotta find out which games are horror. I could probably just do this. It'll probably be easier. Because a lot of games in my library are not really scary. Like I try to keep the games that I play kind of sticking to the category that I have planned because there's a lot of games that are like actual like horror games and then kind of games that are just frustrating and difficult. And it's like a lot of people allocate towards that. Um so in a lot of the games in my library, I've already kind of checked out or played. So it's like I either have to buy new games that are kind of under the category of what I'm looking for, or I just have to suck it up and play through the games that I have in my library already. So it's just really difficult to figure out which games I want to play um for the channel. Like this is the only thing that I'm probably gonna struggle with. Um but we'll see about that. Like I could check the Epic Game Store. I have more horror games on the Epic Game Store than I do on Steam. Um but there's a lot of games that I've been trying to kind of carry over from the Epic Game Store. Like for example, Islets. I just got this a couple days ago and it was on the Epic Game Store. I got it for free during their giveaways. But I don't really like the Epic Game Store. I don't really like the layout. I don't really like how it's kind of like the achievements are set up. I just don't like it. So I've just been trying to carry everything over as much as I possibly can because some games are exclusive to the Epic Game Store. Um so I got to be really careful. It's like and there's a lot of games that I've checked out over the years that I just don't really want to play because either I'm a pansy and I'm too scared to play them or I just don't have in my library. The Resident Evil series is like most of the games that I have in my library I've already played. I haven't played Resident Evil 5 or 0. I want to get the original Resident Evil eventually. Oh, I do have the Resident Evil game. I didn't even realize I had this. Whoops. Um but there's a lot of games that I just don't have that I want to get to eventually just so I can round out all of the mainline games. I'm probably not going to play any of the sideline games, but that's currently what I want to do. Scorn, like I heard mixed things about Scorn. Like I heard that's not really a scary game or anything. Um I should probably check it out in the meantime. There's a couple of games that I could come back and play again. Like That's Not My Neighbor. I never finished this. I got an hour and 15 minutes into it. Um, I could do the Subnautica. I could do a Subnautica playthrough, but it's always really difficult with games like this that are kind of like they literally throw you into the deep end and then kind of just expect you to go from there. So without a guide, I'm just kind of lost most times, and I just don't know what I'm doing. I got like 8.5 hours into it, but I got nothing done in that playthrough. It's like I streamed it like 6 or 7 months ago at this point, so it's like I would probably want to start a new playthrough. My big sister I have scheduled for later. I'm not gonna say when. Um, let me see. Yeah, lots of games. I saw somebody say, I forget who it was, but I saw somebody say that the Bunny Graveyard Chapter 2 was out and they wanted someone to play it. I think it was GT Live. Where it's like, hey, play this game. Play this game. And I'm like, the game is not even out yet. It comes out next year. And I'm like, why? Why are you telling him to play it? It's like you could say like, oh, when it comes out, but that's not what they said. So it's like I just don't know. And there's also another version of the Bunny Graveyard coming out soon, anyways. So it's gonna be really interesting. But I played it all the way back in February. It's going up on Halloween this year, so stay tuned for that. I'm just struggling with trying to get games scheduled right now because there's not a whole lot of games in my library that kind of fit the criteria. Like I kind of want to do a Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion endless mode like playthrough. There's the DLC as well that I never got to. I did a revisitation back in 2024. Um, but I only did one episode on it, and I was like, I don't really want to play this anymore. Um, so I don't know. This is really difficult. Um, because if I go into my wish list, I might as well show my wish list. Why not? Um, if I go do this, all the games, Mad Father is game that I want to get to. Little Nightmares 3 comes out in a couple weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. Secret of the Mimics, Security Breach, I have scheduled. No, I'm Not a Human. I kind of want to get to that eventually. Um, all these horror games that they're either not out or they're just not something that I'm really interested in playing right now. Um, like Bendy the Cage, just like people was like, "Where's Bendy the Cage? Where's Bendy the Cage?" It got shelved. Like, like it's not coming out probably ever. Um, Hop Goes Arcade. I played through the game before. I got like a couple hours into it. I think it was the free version, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and I bought the game on Steam, and I was like, I don't really want to play this. I might get it again eventually. It's on my wish list. I put it back on a couple months ago. Um, but I'm gonna get to it eventually. The Steam Autumn Sale is coming up eventually. I say eventually. It's coming up in a couple days. I'm gonna try to get as many games as I possibly can when they go on sale, but I'm not gonna guarantee anything just because I don't want there to be any false promises of me getting through games that I just don't want to play. Um, so yeah, it's just really difficult to find games at the moment. Um, and there's like a lot of games that are like still in quote unquote early access that have been in early access for like 10 years. Like this game, Bigfoot, been in development for like 10 years, never coming out. Actually, it's more like 8 or 9 years at this point, but you get the point. It's been in development for a long time and it's never coming out of early access. Because I think they changed the entire like engine or something, but I don't exactly know. And then there's a lot of other games that I just don't have right now. So like Resident Evil 9, I've talked about this before, is coming up soon in a couple months. Lots of other games. This game is by the same developers as the Bunny Graveyard. That's coming out sometime this year, but we'll see about that. This game is coming out in 2026. This game is supposed to be out now, but they're in turmoil at the moment. So yeah, like if anybody has any suggestions of what they want to see played next, just let me know in the chat or on the comment section. I don't really care. It's just I just need to know what people want because I know I've said before I don't play games for other people, but I'm a man of the people, so like if you have any suggestions of games I should check out, just let me know. But I'm not gonna promise anything at the moment because I don't want there to be false hope of games. So bear with me. Um so I might leave April and May blank up until this point just because I don't really want to schedule anything that I don't know what I want to play yet. I might do more FNAF fan games. But I don't know yet. It's honestly gonna depend on how many I can actually get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's not gonna work out. Because if it was 12, I would be able to do it, but if it's only like 9 or 10, I'm not gonna do it. So I might just leave them blank. Um, Let me see. Um, Meg's Monster, it's like I kind of want to save for a special occasion because the game is only like I think 4 hours long or so. But this is a game that's been bundled with Rockawin, which I played about 2.5 years ago. And Rockawin is one of my favorite games of all time. Because it's by Laura Shigihara. And I just heard really good things about Meg's Monster. So it's currently up in the air on what I want to do with it just yet, but we'll see. Mika and the Witch's Mountain, I kind of want to save. Um, like Reventure, I tried playing through it. Wait, what the hell? 2023. I thought I played this year. Did I really play this back in 2023? I remember playing through this game earlier this year because I wanted to do a let's play on it, but I got like an hour into it and then I just kind of lost interest. But apparently that never happened. Apparently I'm just blanking it out of my mind. The Shantae games I'm gonna save for the next season. Like what really sucks is everything kind of got thrown off. Um, I could do Super Fancy Pants Adventure, but I don't know how long this game is. Like right now, it's just currently up in the air. Um, I could do like Plague Inc. Evolved playthroughs. I haven't played the game in almost 4 years, but it's a fun game to actually try to win because it just seems like it's going to be difficult for me to get through the game without like looking up the best strategies to do it. You know what? Let me see. Um, gotta figure out which games I would want to put on there. I might do Plague Inc. for Scary Games Fridays because the game is all about like killing people and like death and whatnot. And like 5 years ago, it was kind of a scary time to actually be living through, like a whole like kind of like a virus like lockdown and everything. So I think I might do a Plague Inc. playthrough. Like I'm not. I'm just gonna preface this. I'm not gonna promise that at this point because I don't know if I'm gonna do like a full on let's play of like every single type of virus and everything. But for the time being, I'm going to um schedule this out. So bear with me. We're gonna try to get through as many games as I possibly can. Like I said, most of 2026 is completely done. I just have to get through certain games first. It's like a handful of games too. So it's like I currently just don't have them done. 6, 7 because I think Jacksepticeye got quite a few episodes out on this game. Um because he was messing around with a lot of stuff, but most of his videos were like 10 to 15 minutes long, so I kind of want them to be a little bit longer than that because I only got 2 hours into it and I only got 11 achievements, so we'll see about that. Um, Let me see. Um, it's like the weekend ones are the ones that are kind of holding me up as well because once Nier Automata is done, I don't really want to start another like long let's play of like a JRPG type game unless I can get the thing scheduled and it doesn't bleed into the other schedule. But hmm, let me see. Let me work on this first. So I need to get let's play out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos on. Hmm. My Memory of Us I could probably do. I haven't played the game in 6 years, but from what I remember, it's a pretty fun puzzle game. Kind of like an exploration game. I think the game takes place in World War II, if I'm not mistaken. You play through like the red coat girl, um, who is like a famous image or something. I forget exactly what it's called. I think it's like a red balloon actually. I don't think it's like an actual red coat girl, but could be wrong about that. Actually, let me see. Let me see if I can find out how long the actual game is. Because if I can get it scheduled, I might be able to do it. 5 hours. Um, Let me see. Oh, that game is pretty long. Oh, never mind. I can maybe get 6 episodes out of it, depending on how long the chapters are. I guess. because it says that there's how many chapters in this game? 18 if you include the prologue and epilogue. So, I might be able to get 8 episodes out if I do 2 chapters at a time. Right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can get 8 episodes out of that. That works out. Okay. Let me see. What was I doing? Oh, this one. My memory of us number 1. 23. Four. 5. What the hell is? I was about to say, what the hell is in between the things? 6, 7, then 8. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So we got that one out of the way. So we're still missing the weekend videos as well as the other ones. 8, 9, 15, 16, 22, 23. So I need to get a shorter let's play that I can do on the weekends. And I need to get, what would this be? Wait. Hold on. Did I accidentally do the wrong one? 17? Wait, hold on. Let me check. Because I feel like this is backwards. April. It is backwards. Why is this the way that it is? Yeah, this is scheduled wrong. God dang it. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I accidentally put this in the wrong places. Whoopsies. Okay. February 26th. What did I do wrong then? Did I put this March 5th, 12th? Yeah. Oh, this is what I did wrong. Okay. Whoopsies. I just put that in the wrong spot and mixed them up. Whoopsies. Okay, well, give me 1 second. I gotta fix this. That could have been very bad for my health because I would have messed that up. So I gotta do that. And then do this. 24, 25, or 24, 31. And would be number 7. And then this needs to all move around again. Like, of course I messed this up. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest. So now I have to get rid of all of this stuff. Because that's just how the cookie crumbles. Wait. Hold on. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay, now I have to fix this. So this one would be my memory of us. It's a good thing I caught that because I would have been really confused of like, what did I mess up? Because there had to be something. Okay, so this one is number 4. Um, 5, 6, 7, and number 8. There we go. All right. Well, that's better because now April and May is mainly the weekend stuff minus like a couple, I think like 2 days or maybe 3 days, like including these ones. Yeah. So I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4 videos out of something. Um, because I know I want to get to Jotun eventually, but I know this game is pretty short depending on how fast you actually can get through it. Because if you can beat every single boss in one hit, it's like 10 minutes per section. Actually, let me check real quick. Um, because I know for a fact the game is not very long. You can get like a handful of episodes out of it. If I keep it to like 2 episodes per thing, let me see. 1, 2. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bosses. What I could do. What I could do is I could keep it to the weekend. And do that. Because I could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. And then have it be like 2 or 5 weekends and then have it be all of that. I could do that. Which is what I think I'm gonna do. So it's like Jotun number 1, Jotun number 2, Jotun number 3, Jotun number 4, number 5, Jotun number 6, 7, Jotun number 8, Jotun number 9, and Jotun number 10. Right. Now all I have to do is finish May and the beginning of June. it's just going to be really difficult for me to actually figure out which games I want to play. What I could do is what I want to do, I should say. I want to play through the other William and Sly game and the Everloom as well. I could make 2 videos on both of them because I played through the first William and Sly game back in 2024. I got 30 minutes into it. I got 1 video out of it. I was going to play through the other one, but then I just never got around to it. And by the time I would have gotten around to it, it would have been far too late. So I was like, okay, I'll just hold off. And then they made a new William and Sly game that's kind of like a 3D platformer, like a 3D like actual like thing. I tried playing through the demo. I didn't really like the demo. Like I felt like it was a little too floaty, you know? So I was like, I'm not a really big fan of this, so I just didn't play it. So I might be able to get a couple episodes out of that. Let me see. Classic Collection number 2. And number 3. So I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos scheduled, right? 4, 7, 8. No, 9 videos. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I also forgot to do this. Okay. I could get 3 videos out of something, but I don't exactly know what. Could do... Actually, no, I was about to say I could do 60 parsecs. I'm saving that for a rainy day. Could do Bloons TD6. I didn't get that far into this game, but from what I remember, it was pretty fun. Actually, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get 3 videos out of that, and then I might continue it at some point down the line. We'll see. Now I just have to get these ones out of the way. Because that's currently what I'm struggling with. I need to get 4 videos out of that. I could do American Arcadia. Like I saw that the game was about 4 to 5 hours long. So if I just keep them to like an hour long videos, I might be able to get through it. Let me see if there's like an actual guide. Like if there's like a chapter based thing. There's 7 chapters. Never mind. Because I wouldn't be able to get it out unless it filled up every single other slot. Because there are currently 6 slots. I'm going to hold off on that. Okay. Lots of games. Lots of games. Like Hades, I just acquired like a week ago. Like it's been on my radar for a very long time, but I absolutely despise roguelike games. So like games that are kind of like you do one run and then you do another run and then you do another run. It's just not my cup of tea. But I've just heard so many good things about Hades, so I was like, I'll check it out probably for like 1 video, but I'm not gonna promise a full-on playthrough. It's not really worth it. Hue, I played this. This is one of the very first games I played for the channels. I streamed the first part of it at like 5 a.m. one day because I was getting ready to go to work. And I wanted to stream because by the time I would have gotten home, I would have been extremely tired. So I was like, I'm just gonna stream now. So I streamed it. I think it was like almost 3 years ago. And I got 2 episodes out of it. And I stopped playing it. because it was getting really hard to actually get through the game. Um, and then I just never picked it back up. Like the weird thing is, I scheduled all of the videos that I did on that game on the main channel. They're all private at the moment, but it is currently a series that I might revisit in the future. Um, we'll see. We will see about that because I'm not gonna promise anything. Oh, I could do Journey. I got this game a while ago. And then there's what's it called? Sky Children of the Light. I think it's somewhere down here. Yeah, it's by the same developers. The only reason why I got this game is because I had a friend of mine who highly recommended it. Apparently this game was a mobile game event originally, and then it came to PC. That's when I got it. I forget exactly when I actually got this game. I don't know if it's gonna tell me because I think I got it a while ago. But this game is kind of like an online thing, like an online game, and I don't really like playing games with random people. Oh, speaking of random people, I could do an Among Us thing. I could bring back that series. Like I've been wanting to play Among Us again just because like although I hate public lobbies, like like I kind of did that back in what was it, 2023, where it's like I was scrambling to actually find a game to play because I think something wasn't working out. I forget exactly what it was, but something wasn't working out and I needed something to play. So I titled the first well, actually, I think it was titled the second video I did on it, like Scramble for a Series, because that's what it was. Because I didn't know what I wanted to play. So I could do that just to fill up that. Um so let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Which one would this be? I think it's like number 8 or 9 if I remember correctly. Let me check. I have all my playlists updated. Oh, it'd be number 7. Okay. Could do that. Then this one would be here. Now I just have to get the 4 out of the way. Hold on. Let me see. How long is Journey? Because if Journey is a shorter game, I might be able to do it because I know that the how the thing works is you get paired up with a random person that's also playing through the game, and then you can go through the entire game with that person, or you can find a new person. Because when I was playing through the game for the first time on the PlayStation 4, I think I got the game through like a COVID thing or something. It's like, oh, here's a free game to play while you're in lockdown. So it's like I played through the game and I finished it, but I didn't realize that it's like I was actually playing with like another human being. I thought it was just kind of like a NPC, so I was kind of dicking around and whatnot. So I could theoretically do it because there's exactly enough parts that I could get out 4 episodes on. So I might do that and then round up 2026 and 2027. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. In my mind, I was like, I already copy pasted this. Okay, so that's number 2, number 3, and then number 4 / ending. All right, well, that's 2026 and 2027 done. At this point, it's like there's a few games that like if you pause the video, you could probably see that I haven't talked about that I forgot to hide. But there's a couple games that I don't really want to talk about at this point because they're either going up on special occasion days like Halloween or Christmas, or I just don't want to talk about just yet because it's up in the air. So at this point, 2026 and 2027 is probably going to be it's probably going to be a shorter year, like regarding games, just because there's a lot of games that are longer or like games that will take up a lot more time. Um, because I could do what I've been doing over the past 3 years, where I kind of do a like hour to 2 hour long videos, but I've noticed a lot of the retention time is not really good. Like a lot of people only watch like 15 minutes and then they leave or like they stop watching or whatever. So it's like having shorter videos gives me a better chance of actually like having people watch the entire video. So that's currently what my strategy has been for the past like 9 months as I've been recording videos. Um, like here and there might be a longer video. I think like the longest videos that aren't like Christmas or Halloween days where the like full games are like 2 hours, maybe 2.5, give or take. And then there's a quite a few like hour-long videos, give or take. But I mainly try to keep it under an hour if I can. Um, but it's currently up in the air whether or not it's gonna work out in the end. So, anyways, that's where I'm at currently. I said I was gonna do 2027, 2028, but it's getting late. I've been going for an hour and a half already. Um, or give or take. I might get back to this tomorrow, sort it all out. But like I said, it's currently up in the air at this point whether or not I want to do that live or not. So bear with me. I'm gonna try to get through as many games as I possibly can. Like I said in a community post, 2025 and 2026 is gonna be my biggest year. 2026 and 2027 are gonna be a kind of a smaller, more kind of like indie based kind of year, or like with like less like AAA kind of focused videos. Um, and then 2027, 2028 is a blank slate. So bear with me and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, thank you everyone for watching. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you with the next one. Bye bye.